Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 3. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Tank Dell the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go. Another run for Henry. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Now Jackson on 3rd down. That's taken in by Henry. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 4th down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
First down, Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one's complete over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
This is Henry on second. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Houston calls it second timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Ball taken in at the 36. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it's going to be Texans football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Collins there to grab it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. They want him again, and he goes down again. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He lays out for it and makes the catch. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw for Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lamar throwing again. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing third and long. And again, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Oh, he loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, Gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Offense to the line for second down. Mixon on the toss. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, Stroud. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? First and goal to begin this one. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, those hybrid guys in the middle, some are linebackers, some are safeties, but they normally share one common trait that we just saw come to life. They love to hit.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson has it, third and goal. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have fourth and goal after the break. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Back to throw it. Finding Flowers. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he turns a little room into a gain up to the 17. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. All right, here we go. Second down. Running it after the penalty. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Mixon on the counter. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now it's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. Third down, Mixon gets it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. Keeping it with Mixon. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On the ground again with Mixon. Room to run inside the 20. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Ooh, someone got a hand on that one downfield, but he still makes the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Tank Dell, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That was wild. We're going to replay that right now.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
Oh
and the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Lamar. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football, as they come away with a total team victory in this one. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say so long from Baltimore.
Split them here on this drive. Put it in for a touchdown. Let's exploit them here on this drive.
Why is this coming out? It's not showing. Okay, well.